What's up, y'all? Shows Mustache Much. Chris, we're back to a new video. Alright. We got the boy, FDH. I'm not saying that first word because who am I? I'm not trying to get my video taken down. Or I take it down. I mean, not be able to clip myself. So, yeah. But, anyways, streamers have an age gap problem. What's going on with this? If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All our social media's gonna pop on the screen. We is on the road to 500. You already know what's going on with this. If you're new, subscribe.
People understand that it is very questionable for a mid-20s man to go after a teen, even if it's legal.
Legality can only get you so far.
Would you date a 14-year-old if that was the legal age of consent? I have this question because the internet continuously shows me there's an age gap problem, and weird older men are using the legal system as a mark of what's right and what's wrong. When it's beneficial, people will weaponize the age gap to insinuate certain individuals are predators, but when it's time to defend someone they like, others will fall back on the legality rather than confronting the moral dilemma at hand. So with that, I got some interesting food for thought today, twin, so I'm gonna need you to tap in. Comment for the algorithm. So the reason I'm making this video is because of this tweet right here. This tweet talked about T Banks pressing another streamer named Melt is Live because he's a 24-year-old man who is apparently messing with 18/19-year-olds. And every time I bring this up, people love to say
they're legal, that's a grown-ass woman.
And dude, legal.
I thought Mel was messing with like 26, 25, 23-year-old girls. I ain't know the most of the majority of them girls would be like 19, 18-old girls and stuff like that. I mean, the age gap is kind of low-key crazy. That's a little big age gap, but I don't know.
Legality is just not indicative of morals or ethics. I'm gonna use an extreme as an example. Slavery was legal in the past, and I guarantee there were people who similarly used the same but it's legal argument. I really dislike that thought process because it's purely anti-critical thinking and it's anti-nuance. Yes, we are legal once we turn 18 in America, but that doesn't refute the severe lack of life experience that comes with being a younger person. Mind you, T Banks is 25 with the same line of thinking I have. He would not mess with 18. He would not mess with someone fresh out of high school because that's what these grown-ass niggas are doing. They want to mess with short.
They put in TikTok star? T Banks is a YouTuber / streamer. Why they saying TikTok star? He's not a TikTok star. Him and Mel is not TikTok star. Yo, this is low-key kind of wrong. I'm not gonna hold you. You need to fix this.
Not mess with someone fresh out of high school because that's what these grown-ass niggas are doing. They want to mess with shorties who are fresh out of high school with no pushback.
At 24 though, you are a complete legal adult. You can buy alcohol, you can play the lottery, you can smoke cigarettes and all that. She just left geometry.
No, what y'all are saying?
At that point, you're touching kids. I have
set morals for myself. No. I'm not gonna talk to an 18-year-old. But I'm being completely honest. There are grown women in Atlanta right now with their own crib, their own car that's not in college, that are grown-ass women that are 19 years old. What the fuck? They are mature 19-year-old women. They are women. They're not girls.
Listen, that apartment shit ain't gonna work on me.
No,
all that says she apartment is
facts. He ain't lying about that. The apartment stuff do not work so far. The only reason why I would say that, son, because you can't stay with no female in no apartment, saying drama, trust issues, like when I'm explaining about, let me get more details about the trust issue. I'm talking about, like, let's say y'all dating. Boom, you invite her over to your apartment. You can stay over there. Boom, she stay over there. Boom, like first few days, man, you thinking this about to be the best day of your life. You got your girl over. You playing a game. You know you're a content creator. You going live for a few hours and stuff like that. Yeah, that first week it's gonna seem so good. That first week. Wait till it get to the second week, third week, fourth week, months, days, and years. I promise you, it's gonna be one day you gonna be on live. She gonna be like, "Hey, come on, get off the live. I wanna spend some time. Let's go to the store. Let's watch this movie or something like that. Let's watch the movie or something like that." you know, all that other stuff. You don't spend time with me and stuff like that. And then she gonna feel distance. And you know, once a girl start feeling distance, they start talking to other people. I promise you. I watch too much stuff to not be like learn the benefit. At best, like if you trying to have a girl, have her coming on the weekend. That weekend, she can vibe with you for 2 days. All right, gotta go. You know, you gotta go. You gotta go. You can't stay here. Come stay for the weekend, bro. No, you ain't about to be staying at my house for the whole. No. Go the weekend. Go back to your mom cribs. You know, go back to your crib. But you ain't about to stay over here, man. And don't leave nothing over here too. Simple. It's too much level to that stuff. And then you can't do too much because you got neighbors around and stuff like that. And don't get no crazy argument with your girl either. Toxic relationship 1-on-1. But yeah, bro. That's why this is important what T Banks saying. This is very important what T Banks saying because he went through something last year with the Levine girl. You know, she is fine as a mud though. She's fine though. I ain't lying to you though. I wouldn't mind to bring her on stream one day. I don't know, like invite her on stream, talk to her, you know, be like, you know, be on some friend stuff. No, I ain't on no backdoor stuff, but I mean, I'm just saying.
She's still not 18 years old.
I really like how Banks said that apartment shit ain't gonna work on him. Those are material objects. They aren't a sign of maturity or life experience. But Kai, for example, he's a rich ass child and we all clown on him for being immature. And we criticize the people around him for not being better mentor figures. Let's not use capitalism as a gauge of maturity because it isn't. Life experience is what breeds maturity. Learning how to navigate the dating world is its own skill. Before the evil light skin fucked me over, I was more lenient. Nowadays, I be cussing bitches out. But that
you got it. And that right there too, let me go ahead and tag along with that too. You gotta experience so much, bro. There's so much love out here, bro. You gotta learn from different traits of every woman. I promise you, saying if you be around a woman 24 hours, 24/7, 24 hours in a day, in a week, in months, and years, you will really know how she really act around you, bro. I promise you, bro. And that really bring back to the apartment stuff. Like that stuff not gonna, you know, fly and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I got an apartment, I got this and this and that. Yeah, you got that, but in general, what is you doing on the side and stuff like that? You know, get an apartment, cause you know they got girls out here doing stuff. Just know I'm gonna just say stuff. And besides that, relationship wise, let's go back to the relationship. Man, shoot, I mean, in plenty of relationships, bro. Some up relationships, some down relationships, and majority of the time is either they cheat, they ghost me, or they act funny. And like once you when your first girlfriend, you gonna understand that, right? Boom. Your first breakup, second breakup, okay, you're gonna be sad. Third, when they get to third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, eight, nine, and all that, it's like, okay, now at this point, I already know the game. I know how y'all do it. Like, it ain't took me that much relationship to realize how females be, you know, moving. And I'm trying to tell y'all dudes out here, man. Don't be thinking that girl just your lovey-dovey girlfriend because y'all spending time together, y'all doing this, and you haven't. Yeah, you. I'm just telling you. That stuff could be going in one day, and she could leave you for somebody else with the same apartment, different, bigger thing, 2 bedrooms in that mug. So that's why I say I would never trust love. I'd rather be lonely and rich by myself. And that's I'm gonna be like that for the rest of my life. And there's nothing in my body, in my soul, in my spirit that could change that. Cause excuse me, I've been hurt too many times to be worrying about, worry about love. And man, I'm on the grinding phase, bro. Like, love is not even something I want to be worrying about. Now, I'll go buy you something. Hey, that's something. But like, no, son, I'm on my grinding phase. I ain't even looking for love, to be honest with you, bro. I'm making sure I'm straight, mentally, physically, and making sure the people around me straight. That's all I'm worrying about, really. And there's nothing else I could really possibly do, because, like, man, you could love anybody. I ain't lying to you. Love could be anything. You could love one person. You can love a person a day, next day, you can hate somebody. Love is strange. I'm just gonna tell you.
Because I had the chance to gain the experience. These are grown-ass men with more life experience, more dating experience, trying to get women in my age group who have significantly less life experiences than them. And I think that's a little weird. And just so y'all know, I'm not gonna show the entirety of this clip because it is 8 minutes and it does get a little heated, but I wanna point out that Melt admit in this clip he would sleep with these women but not pursue a relationship, which in my opinion, I think it's pretty obvious why he wouldn't, because it's just not a good look. And if it was a good look, the little sis method would have never been coined.
It's not okay for a 30-year-old to have—
Oh, well, wait. That's two different stories, because if you sleeping with them and doing what you're doing and stuff like that, I mean, it is what it is, bro. But nowadays, bro, y'all gotta watch out. Like, these girls really be liking the older dudes. And it be like that, though. I know a lot of people that like older dudes. I mean, females. Not no dudes, man. Don't come look at me like that. It be like that, though. They just, I don't know. Some people don't got a father figure. Some people just don't know how to listen to their parents. Or, you just never know what is going on with their situation. All you could do is just listen, give them a little advice then and there, and let them learn love their own way, bro. That's all I'm gonna just tell you. You can't stop nobody from loving who they love.
Have a platonic relationship with a 19-year-old. What do they have in common? Where am I wrong? Nobody will tell me that I'm wrong in that. Dummy. What are you saying? What do they talk about all day? I'm not talking about them. I'm just saying, like, a 30-year-old, an example, a 30-year-old with a let me fucking make sure I paraphrase it for you fucking retards. A 30-year-old? Nigga, 28, 27-year-old nigga, if you got a little sister, you allowing them to fucking be platonic friends with them? Tell me yes or—
On the surface, we all fundamentally understand that a grown man in his late 20s to early 30s does not have anything in common with a teenager who just graduated high school. That's bottom line. My problem with Bruce is that the nigga's a cornball who wanted to insinuate Rage was a predator instead of directing his criticism towards the people who actually need it.
Like Marlon or Mel.
If 18 and 19 are so grown that a 24 turning 25-year-old man can sleep with them, why does the little sis method exist? Why are we infantilizing grown-ass women then?
Okay, so then why we bringing that up in general? If y'all bringing up the little sis method, it's no point in y'all bringing that stuff up if you know damn well, son, you got some homies or some friends or some people that you know that be doing that. So it's really no point in you bringing that up. And it's not really you trying to put your Rage in the spot. That, like, bro, I put a separate video up about that. That's so old. If you go back and watch that, I did say it. Bruce was wrong for bringing somebody. You just can't put that predator word to anybody. You just can't do that. Oh, you can't do that. Because if they're not giving them that vibe or this and not doing this and stuff like that, and you ain't caught them in the act or try to talk to them on one-on-one about that, then there's nothing you could possibly do. But in general, you can't call nobody that. If a girl who's 19 years old, 19, 20 years old, try to holler at a 32-year-old man. See? Now, once you should have said that, and had some evidence to say that, then he would have clapped back, and then y'all would have, it is what it is. You gotta have some receipts, and
I think those two things are contradictory. If y'all truly believe that 18 and 19 were as grown as Mel is trying to make them out to be, the Lil Sis method would not exist. There wouldn't be anything to joke about. It turned into a viral joke because everybody knows subconsciously that at 18/19 there is tremendous room for growth, maturity wise.
So we don't judge.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to have a real conversation with you? Go ahead. Bro, you're old. you gotta accept that shit. So I should drop her off at school or some shit. Get you up.
So I should drop her off at school or some shit.
You, like the age for you to date at your age has to be 21 lowest.
As much as I clown doo-doo garbage, at least he knows there should definitely be a hard stop at dating teenagers.
Okay, chill. I'm calling doo-doo. Chill out. I'm calling doo-doo. But this is the point right here. I say DDG got a point, and this is how to be a W man's. Like, this is why I said time will tell everything. Once you older than somebody and you realize that person is young and all that, you don't need to do nothing with that. Nah, wait till, get some years in. Like, she's 26, you 30 something, that's not bad. It might be a little age gap, that's not bad. She's 26, she's pretty mature. Okay, now 26, majority of 26 people, if you 26-year-old, majority of y'all probably pregnant, got family now. Half of y'all probably married, or y'all probably went to vacation or something like that. Majority of y'all working at regular 9 to 5. Just to keep it real. I was just looking at something like that, someone was on my bed. But, yeah, bro, ain't bad. Now, she's 28, you 32. That's a good number to reach. But don't be trying to hit on no freaking 19-year-old, 18-year-old, bro. Let them date girl, like people they age. Like, But shout out to DG for being W humble.
Freaked out Deshae Diddy Frost doesn't care though, but that's obvious because he's literally just a creepy dude.
Y'all not gonna disagree on that one.
So real quick, before I move forward, I actually want to refute a common defense of the age gap relationships, and that is my parents' age gap is X. This is easily debunked by mentioning the fact that as we get older, the mental gap in maturity and life experience shrinks. Let's say, for example, your parents have a 7-year age gap. If they met at 25 and 32 respectively, I wouldn't say none. But if a 19-year-old and a 12-year-old were talking, we'd all agree that's weird. And when we're younger, these maturity gaps.
Wow. It's the fact that you're looking that way. Wow. Nah.
Are way wider. There is clearly a difference between a younger teen and an older teen. A 14-year-old versus an 18-year-old is proof of that. So please don't come into my comments with this defense or I'm gonna drone strike you.
That's just a joke.
But let's talk about how weird Marlon and Yana was.
Doing like flirty, dirty, wordy content with, brother. First of all, she's 18 years old, okay? She's 18 years old. She is still literally, I think she's a senior. Like she is like she's you know what she feels like my little sis. So cut that shit out right now. I'm curious about everybody. Cut that out. There's nothing like that. Listen, people can do content with each other. She's a content creator as well. She was in LA. She reached out. I was like, of course, brother. Like, why not? You know what I'm saying?
And that right there, that's what the world need to listen. No, you know what the world want to listen to? Bullshit, violence, or anything else. If people don't want to listen to that, they want to say, you know what? 1 year out of the other year. That's how them people is. But in general, there's nothing wrong. You could collab with an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old or a 20-year-old, streamer or a rapper or anything like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Unless you know. I'ma just tell you this. All I know, that music video, she better not trying to get behind. You better not trying to get behind that. If you especially about 27, she 19. If I see that, I might need to call back and slap you one good time. I ain't gonna hold you. Get some nice common sense in you. But besides that, no, you don't need to do that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong doing no song with no You know, somebody younger than you and not like that. You know, that build a bond, build a relationship. You know, let's just the big brother type relationship. But don't be trying to make little sis like it's a bad thing or something like that. Don't make that like it look like it's that bad. Please don't do that. Please don't do that, bro. At all. Don't do that.
So with this clip being a thing, do y'all not find it weird that he literally made relationship content with the same girl he was calling Lil Sis and was talking about how young she is and how she's still a senior in high school? It's also very frustrating that he made a good point. You can do content.
Nigga, you gonna put on the ad? What the fuck? Like, bitch.
And 19 are not as mature as people try to pretend it is. If there was
sometimes, and let's extend this even more. Let's extend this even more. 21. Because I know I'm still childish. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm childish. I'm childish. Yeah, I'm gonna be childish, all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'll be a childish old man.
There's no issue or no big deal or no type of politics concerning the age gap, he wouldn't even feel the need to address it. But it's a thing to address because we all recognize it's a little crazy. And it was crazier when they started doing relationship content and farming parasocials after this weirdo called her Lil Sis. And then this goes back into what I was saying about weaponizing this fact when it's beneficial to you, like Bruce did. He weaponized it against Rage, who made it vehemently clear there was nothing going on. He weaponized it despite Yana's own feelings. And you know what's even crazier? The whole reason that this is something that was capable of being weaponized is because we all understand how it looks for someone in their 20s to be dating a teen.
Even staying on the topic of this shit, duos is a new wave, I guess so. But I just don't, I hate when shit like that even come up, especially when it got to do with me, because I know how pure of a person and like a pure of a spirit that Yana is, and I would hate for anybody to ever make me feel like I shouldn't collab with her no more because they talking shit on the internet when we both and everybody around us know ain't even the type of shit. We just make good ass content because we're both funny as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And that wouldn't be fair to her. So I don't never want that type of shit to like cause no issues or nothing, because this.
Shout out to Ben. Shout out to that boy Ben, bro. Hey, that's some real stuff right there.
It's real life versus like what random motherfuckers say on the internet, bro. And that's a really good person. So
after doing this YouTube thing for a minute and seeing Ben on my feed, I honestly don't think he's a predator. I also think he's pretty funny, and I respect the fact that he's pushing the barriers and showcasing that two people in two different age groups can be friends without it being weird. So my question is, why is that vitriol and those predatory accusations being levied at people who are trying to be respectful of Yana? Why are we not talking about the men who relation bait with their little sisters, or the men who won't date an 18/19-year-old but will sleep with them? It's just so weird. But if I had to explain the age gap problem in streaming in simpler terms, I'd say that people are being.
Still, I thought Yana was older than me. I'm older than her. No, that's crazy. When is Yana's birthday? I ain't better look that up. I'm gonna look that up out of stream.
Incredibly disingenuous when it comes to age gap relationships. But when two people are friends platonically with an age gap, the real feelings get exposed every single time. I think we all understand how it looks. I think we all understand how creepy it is for mid-20s adults to be dating / sleeping with teenagers, and that's why the Lil Sis method went viral. That's why Bruce was able to weaponize a platonic relationship to insinuate another streamer was a predator. We all know that mid-20s adults should be staying away from teenagers who are just figuring their lives out. I'm still figuring my life out, and that's facts. That's really all I had to say though. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. I love you all. Y'all niggas be blessed. I'm gonna get up out of here.
Hey, that's the dude. See y'all when I see y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. And man, y'all stay safe out here, man. Don't do no crazy thing. And please don't fight nobody over no freaking vape, bro. No vape. No weed, no freaking drinks or nothing like that, bro. Cause that just give me it give me sign that you a broke nigga, a broke asshole. But I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. Love y'all, and on to the next one. Interesting. In my face. Mm.